man who
Match
secured
comptant pour les
his
quarts de finale du tournoi
100th
Messieurs
victory
Roland Garros
at Roland
2025.
Garros in the previous round. Looking to add to his most decorated of CVs.
Le premier joueur entré sur le court possède 24 titres en Grand Chelem, dont 3 Roland Garros. Champion olympique à Paris l'an passé, le Serbe Novak Djokovic.
The weekend leading in, of course, he won his 100th tour title as well. He's racking up the centuries right now. He is surely the greatest player ever to pick up a racket.
Et il s'est opposé au numéro 3 mondial, 24 titres en carrière, 3 finales en Grand Chelem, champion olympique à Tokyo en 2021, l'Allemand Alexander Zverev.
Not too many players have been as consistent as Sasha Zverev has at this particular major tonight, going for a 5th straight semi-final. He's been a tough out here in Paris, Robbie.
He certainly has, and of course grew up loving the clay as a youngster, and he doesn't mind heavy conditions either. He grew up in Hamburg. We know how wet it used to get there when they had the Masters 1000 event. Of course, it's a smaller event now. Sasha knows all about this surface.
Dans le cadre entrée de rêve à la Fédération française de tennis, soutenue par Mastercard, invite de jeunes licenciés à accompagner les joueurs et les joueuses sur les grands cours. Et ici, ce sont Lily Rose Ferrieux et Alaric Alain, licenciés au tennis club de Sarzeau dans la Ligue de Bretagne, qui ont accompagné les joueurs.
He enjoyed his field hockey, didn't he, in his younger days? When, of course, he wasn't following his big brother. Was making some waves on the ATP Tour. Second straight major, these two will square off. Let's not forget their match in Australia, of course, was cut short by Djokovic's injury after just the 1 set.
Hello. How are you? Can we start with a photo with the kids, please? Photo for the kids.
Et le souvenir pour Lily Rose et Alaric.
Thank you. Same conditions. Novak, you have the orange towels, so the orange box. You have the blue towels, so the grey box for the towels. Any questions? So she wanted to ask you, Novak. Tu peux demander?
Stade ou 10?
Stade. Stade. Stadium. Serve? You stay?
Yeah.
Good match.
Good.
Couldn't take her eyes off Novak, could she?
Too cute, too cute.
Yeah, we've got 3 of the world's top 7 in the semi-finals already. Of course, that will become 4, whoever wins this match.
How about that? I mean, 40 Masters 1000, that's what all the dots were. And then you saw the 24 majors highlighted on his bag. Of course, ranking is not something that we pay too much attention to these days, is it, Nick? It's pretty clear that he's made it obvious that it's at the majors where the motivation lies now for Novak. And, of course, he won coming in here, but slim pickings, actually, on the clay.
How important was that week, Robbie, in Geneva for him?
Very important. It doesn't matter what level you play at, Nick. Even he was saying, I better get used to losing in the early stages of the tournament because it's happened on a fair few occasions now. And I think going to Geneva was a good move. And since then, he's played well. Mackenzie McDonald, tough conditions there, very windy. They eventually closed the roof.
3 minutes.
And against Corentin, he was too good. Philip Misalic, I just saw some highlights there. It was a joker while he played. But Cam Norrie, I thought the level was down from the Misalic match. I did that Cam Norrie match. Again, the blustery conditions didn't suit him well, so he'll be hoping that things stay nice and passive here this evening.
Il a remporté ses 2 premiers tournois en 2006 à Amersfoort aux Pays-Bas et au Moselle Open à Metz. Il a remporté son 100e titre il y a quelques jours à Genève. 24 en Grand Chelem dans ses 100 titres, 10 à l'Open d'Australie, 7 à Wimbledon, 4 à l'US Open et 3 à Roland-Garros. En 2016, 2021 et 2023.
He's been with him a long time, and on the left, the man he won the Davis Cup with, Boris Wozniacki.
Et l'an passé, il devenait champion olympique ici à Paris. C'est sa 21e participation. Il a éliminé McDonald au premier tour, Corentin Moutet ensuite, Filipovic, puis Cameron Norrie pour parvenir une nouvelle fois en quart de finale.
By his own admission, confidence was a little bit low, wasn't it, coming into the clay court season? He suffered an early loss in Monte Carlo, but he felt a pivot point was the win in Munich, of course. A win on home soil there, a 500 level event. He seems to get the best out of himself, and maybe has utilised that, Robbie, as something of a spur coming in here. What sort of level have you seen from Zverev so far in the first 10 days?
Yeah, so close to going out in his second match or third match maybe in Munich against Talon Kriksborg, remember, so it could have been a really short clay court season for him.
Il a remporté 24 titres dans sa carrière. Cette saison, il était encore victorieux à Munich. Et finaliste à l'Open d'Australie, il a d'ailleurs disputé 14 finales, dont 3 en Grand Chelem.
Sometimes you can forget about everything that's gone on and know, okay, this is what I'm building towards.
Cette année et Roland Garros l'an passé.
A little sick, he wasn't 100% well.
Une nouvelle participation pour lui ici.
I heard in the early stages of Hamburg, but
il a éliminé
he is ready to rock and roll now. And this week, he's been serving well.
Encore une fois ici en quart de finale. Il était finaliste l'an passé. 3 finales en Grand Chelem, champion olympique à Tokyo, numéro 3 mondial, et il est allemand, Alexander Zverev.
Of course, we know Jez is back as part of the setup here. He did a great job as fashion in his early days, didn't he? Now back helping him out, getting himself in the best possible condition. You can see there not really a lot of difference in terms of the time spent on court. What are going to be some of the key fundamentals here tonight, Robbie, do you think, from both players' perspective?
Mesdames et messieurs, partie de mieux de 5 manches avec Zverev dans toutes les manches. Novak Djokovic a gagné le tirage au sort.
How many free points is he going to get? How well is Djokovic going to neutralize that serve or not? And how physical is this contest going to be? Because I think if it gets physical, it favors Zverev. I just think over the last couple of months, Novak hasn't been physically as good as what he has been historically. He's 38 years now. He's never going to be the same. And if it does become a physical battle, I want to see him playing aggressively. When he hits his ground strokes and he goes after them, that's when Novak plays his best tennis. And I think he's got to do that from the get-go.
So we have 2 Italians and we have 1 Spaniard through to the final 4 here so far at the year's second major in Paris. Who will join them? Guaranteed once again to have an all-European lineup. This is the pair's 5th meeting at a major. Djokovic has won 3 of the 4
Novak
of the majors.
Djokovic.
Will be the Serbian.
Ready?
To get this contest underway.
Play.
Djokovic's previous match against Cam, his second serve points on was low, was bad. By his lofty standards, he was at 47%. So again, let's keep an eye on how well he can defend the second serve against Zverev.
Hello.
15 ans. I think the aggressive nature of Zverev's ground stroking will actually help Novak. I think when he played Cam actually doesn't hit his ground strokes particularly hard, and I thought Novak was tentative from the back of the court. Wasn't committing to his shots like he does when he plays against top players.
This is the court where he effectively, for want of a better word, reached the holy grail by winning the Olympic gold. Obviously, it was something that he wanted to do. It was the only thing missing from his CV. Do you think just feels a bit, almost like the shoulders are a bit bigger here on this court because of this is where it all happened?
That's a good point, absolutely.
Last summer, of course.
Yeah. There's not many courts, though, where he hasn't been able to do it, eh, Nick?
No, fair point. He was forced to retire here last year, wasn't he, Djokovic? With that knee issue.
30.
Somehow made it back to play Wimbledon 3 weeks later. Extraordinary effort, and in many ways those matches at Wimbledon provided a platform for him, didn't they? To be fit enough to challenge for the gold here in the summer. Disturbance. Crowd.
There's definitely some breeze as well. You can see his shirt blowing.
30-40.
Relatively slow tonight. Pretty heavy out there.
And I think it plays into this man's hands.
very clean-looking forehand, something that hasn't always been the case in his career. And that's the perfect start. Interestingly, he's going to get a racket sent away already here by the look of it.
You can see it's still got the plastic on the grip. Ion Tiriac, is he coming out to play?
Benefit of being in that seat, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do we got here?
Let's have a quick look at
Sasha Zverev.
The matchup between these two. Zverev's actually got the edge on the backhand in the tournament so far and on serve, so it's quite an even contest. The movement, there's not a whole lot in it. So we thought it might be a tight call. The tail of the tape suggests the same, Nick. Done. I think crucial as well is how well Zverev manages his forehand. I think when he's confident, that shot shows no signs of any weakness, but he can miss one on a big point, and then it starts to unravel.
That's going to unwrap that plastic around the grip by the look of it. There you go. Or maybe just a restring. Re-grip, should I say.
37.
Zverev is one of those guys whose serve is not only huge, but it's consistently big. Maybe just a re-grip, Nick.
Yeah, looks that way, doesn't it? Yeah, first serve percentage this season, he is 4th on the year, just below 70% Zverev. A couple above him are two players as well who just rolled the serve in. Baez and Martinez actually lead that category. Zverev and Berrettini are 3rd and 4th. Of course, they're two of the most aggressive servers out there. The tallest as well.
Zverev.
We listened to that fascinating podcast, didn't we, Robbie, a few days ago with Milos Raonic, who was talking in depth about what it's like to serve against Djokovic. Just give us some of the details of what he was discussing.
Yeah, he was just saying that Novak, he feels like Novak just shrinks the box for you. It's so difficult to get the ball out of his strike zone, and the fact that he returns so deep up the middle with your first strike thereafter, you've got no angle to work with, and you feel constantly under pressure. He also spoke about playing against them in general, and he said, you know, Nadal and Federer in particular could really humiliate you out here on center stage. But when he played against Novak, he always felt like he was in the match. Glorious pickup. But he said, you know, I'd end up losing. Would be 7-6, 6-4. We'd go back and watch the match, and then I realized, watching it back, that he was always in control, and I never had a chance.
Yeah, very articulate, wasn't he? Was Raonic.
I gave some great insights. It's definitely worth a listen, especially when talking about the big three. I think it's the Changeover podcast, and spoke for about an hour and a half with his Canadian boys who do that podcast. It's hilarious. They're good. Got good banter as well. Ask good specific tennis questions.
Did Zverev let him off? I think he may have done.
47.
Okay, Novak's got a sharper blade. This is more like the Novak that we're used to seeing. How's the precision on that backhand? Was a top junior the first time I came across Sasha. He couldn't have been more than 7 or 8 years of age at the Uhlenhorster Hockey Club. It was an off-site practice for the Hamburg event. I was there practicing one day. This little kid was there 2 or 3 days in a row. Went to the side of the court to watch him, and it was him hitting with his mom.
Yeah, she was the one that built the foundations technically, wasn't she?
Yep.
Her son's game.
Zverev men.
Djokovic is up and running. Down an early break.
Reprise.
Well, when you look at what he's achieved already, it's been a significant amount, Sasha Zverev. Talked about his record at Masters 1000. Let's not forget, of course, he served for the US Open 4 years ago. Beaten that day by Dominic Thiem. But interesting, Robbie, when you look at his top 10 record at the majors, he is 5 and 17 against top 10ers at the majors, which on the face of it would feel a little below par, wouldn't it? What do you put that down to?
Tougher to beat them over the longer format for one. On a number of occasions, he was coming into those matches, especially the ones later on in the tournament, having played a lot of tennis, Nick. You've got to remember, at the majors, you tend to play top tennis much later in the draw by virtue of their seedings, right? So you're playing them when they've got a lot of matches under their belt. You know, I'm just having a look at some of those records. The Dominic Thiem had his number a fair bit. The US Open would have stung. Casper Ruud here in the semi-finals. He lost early in easily in 2023, but tired, right?
Premier service.
He was getting tired of answering that question as well for a while.
Giving him a steady guard to forehands there.
30.
For me, like a barometer of Novak's confidence, that backhand that he pumped down the line. If he starts going after that, watch out, he's feeling the ball. And just to finally to finish my answer to your question, I think he's let the moment get to him in the majors as well. I think he's got nervous in big moments. And again, it's tougher to do it 3 out of 5 sets versus a regular tour event. He hasn't been nearly as clutch as what he has at, say, Masters 1000 level. I mean, his first 2 Masters 1000s, he's beating Novak and Roger for the title.
Yeah, you talked about the consistency of that serve. It's been in evidence so far. He's made 9 of 11 first serves. That's the German. And our insights early on have that serve at a 9.6 through his opening 2 holes. It's 2 familiar faces.
Yeah, Simone Vagnozzi and Darren Cahill. Simone's come straight out of the sauna to watch this one.
Sinner, if you weren't with us earlier on, heading in straight sets today. Ending Sasha Bublik's excellent week.
More like it.
37.
Just something different about the strike. The very best players, the ball comes out of the middle of the strings. Those off-center hits are much rarer. Of course, these two know each other well from living in Monte Carlo. They've both made that part of the world their home for a number of years now.
Yeah, the Monte Carlo Country Club, of course, opens its doors to ATP Tour players. Louise Exel, the Giro partner.
Djokovic.
Well, just caught a little bit deep on that occasion. And the former champion was to close the gap here early on in this opening set. First made the final here, Djokovic, back in 2012. Lost to Nadal that year in 4 sets. Lost to Nadal 2 years later in the final once again. Stan Wawrinka, of course, denied him a year later. That was one of the greatest performances maybe we've ever seen in a major final. 2015. Finally, the Serbian won here in 2016, beating Andy Murray in 4 sets. Took a while, didn't he, Robbie, to finally get it done?
Certainly did. Nadal was quite selfish, wasn't he? Didn't like to share the trophy much. And Nadal has been immortalized on this court, hasn't he? If you can just see to the left of the net there, that white patch, that little square, that is the footprint of Nadal. It's a plaque. It will be a permanent fixture of the Chatrier court when they said goodbye to him at the start of the tournament. What a great ceremony it was.
Exceptional. The forehand's holding up pretty well so far.
He's only missed 2 forehands so far. And belief in that shot's going to continue to grow. But can he do it when the moment is tight?
Accusations at times, Robbie, planted at his feet, has not been brave enough.
Yes.
Is that
absolutely
fair?
Nick? Gets passive in the big moments and retreats even deeper into the court. I mean, he plays deep at the best of times, does Zverev. I still think he could finish off more at the net. I think it's an area of his game it's not bad. I'm surprised he doesn't use it more.
Done. Nothing wrong with the defensive forehand from the serve.
30-15.
Also tough to defend against 2 linear strikes of this quality. The first power, the second placement. Technique's good, right?
40-15.
Plus, when you're as tall as he is, you take up so much space in the forecourt. It looks so difficult to pass somebody of Zverev's stature.
Yeah, third time he's come in tonight. Has won the point on each occasion so far.
Almost two meters tall, Sasha. 6-6. It's interesting because that forehand from Novak, it wasn't struck as hard as the previous one. Gilles Moreton on the right, president of the French Tennis Federation. It was the slightly slower shot to Zverev's forehand, and I think when you give Sasha more time to think about the forehand, that's when it breaks down.
Big second delivery that was, 200k, he's just shy of it.
Zverev men 4, Shazada.
They changed, didn't they, to the serve a couple of years ago? They lowered the ball toss substantially. It's become a much more consistent weapon than it was.
Merci. Zéro 15.
First serve numbers so far. Nothing to write home about for the Serb.
And nice to be playing off the front foot. Well inside the baseline. That's where the best are so good. They get anything short and central, they make you pay more often.
Israel thinks it's long. He's got the mark.
This is the one. There is not a complete mark. No, look, it's touching here. It's touching here. No, it's coming from here. I don't have the complete mark.
He's not going to win that battle. So the look of it, certainly doesn't agree either.
31-4.
Last game with the old balls.
Yeah, these Wilson balls do tend to stay pretty firm as well. Certainly haven't heard anyone complaining about them either, which is unusual these days. They do hold their firmness. Durable.
Let's deuxième service. Djokovic. Changement de balle, ramassez s'il vous plaît vers 9. Zverev mène 4, Chazatora.
The Serbian and Zverev leads 4-3 in the opening set.
Reprise.
Zverev, the only player to reach the semi-finals in each of the past 4 editions. And so one of those, he suffered that horrible injury, didn't he, against Nadal?
2023, wasn't it? He had a good shot of getting to world #1 around that time, didn't he?
That's right.
This time Djokovic is going back, Nick, for return of serve. He's gone way back. He's been jammed by 1 or 2 big second serves. Personally, I prefer that play. Because I think when Zverev sees you that deep in the court, he just tries to roll the second serve in. And I think you can encourage him to decelerate.
Different visual, wasn't it?
Yeah. So this is the side he's been hitting the aggressive second serves to. And Novak stood up again. Oh, he's going back now. Just showing him that different visual. There we go. He's moved all the way back.
Exquisite. Best point of the match so far. And the longest rally, 16 shots in all.
15.
Well, rallies like this are worth the admission fee on its own. What a dipper, but what a volley. This is technically perfect.
Merci.
His backhand's one of the best in the business. He's so solid off that wing.
There's Novak's brother in the middle there, just at the back. Jordi, youngest brother. balance for long enough.
Merci. Halt.
Exactly where the approach was coming, and he punished the German.
30-40. Oh yes, great variation. But this backhand is Djokovic at his vintage best. What an angle, what feel, what a shot.
Break point for the Serb. Just run out of puff there. There's a physical exchange. Surprising to see that sort of miss at the end of it.
40.
How important could that point be in the context of this opening set? Longest rally of the match so far. It was a good first serve, but what a return. In fact, neutralizing the rally instantly. Zverev is one of the few players that we'll see step inside a forehand to hit a backhand like he did there. That's his trustier side.
Yeah, still only lost 1 point when he's made the first serve, Rob. 14 of 15 so far.
Zverev.
Trend will continue.
Zverev mène 5 choses à droite.
Words, I think, there with his corner. loves to hit the drop shot off that side, doesn't he? Particularly to that part of the court.
The disguise is so good. Cannot see it coming. You can see that was a great camera shot because Zverev still recovering to the middle of the court and the drop shot's being played in the opposite direction.
Beautifully, that was almost sort of Tim Henman-esque, wasn't it?
37.
Henman used to use that tool against some of the best clay courters in the world back in the day.
Yep. Our semi-finalist here was Hennes. I don't know if he would consider that the best of his semi-final results, because we expected him to do well at Wimbledon, didn't we, Nick? He had the crowd support, loved playing on the grass, so much experience on it, but it wasn't the case here.
Yeah, remember when he beat Cella in the quarters, Juan Ignacio Cella. And of course, as you said, was a set and a break up on Coria in the semis. Couldn't quite see it through. Fascinating to see him take on Gaudio in the final, wouldn't it, as well?
Oh, yeah.
Giving up the ghost. The German there. One break in this set so far. It came relatively early. And it's allowed Zverev the opportunity to try and serve this set out.
First game of the match, wasn't it, that Djokovic was broken?
Reprise.
Djokovic not dropped a set so far in his opening 4 rounds. Danger of doing so here.
The
serve continues to cause the Serbian a lot of problems. Slip didn't help his cause. In fairness, he was on the back foot regardless.
37.
Zverev is starting to look for that drop shot. Been caught out once or twice, but it just heightens your awareness of it.
cheap.
40-0.
From the Serbians' point of view. It's given Alexander Zverev 3 set points.
It's a
very impressive serving display. The man who's looking to make it a 5th straight semi-final here at Roland Garros. He's off to a fine start. He's taken the first after 46 minutes, 6-4.
Well, we put a big asterisk alongside that service point. 4-3 break point down was Zverev. 29-shot rally that he came out on top of. And it certainly was the major plot point in this opening set. Walking tall is the big German. 1 down, 2 to go. First serve percentage, even for Zverev, slightly lower than what his yearly average usually is. Novak's is way too low at 52%. That's part of the problem for him. Not making nearly enough first serves. Both guys with more winners than unforced errors. Zverev just catching Djokovic cold in his opening service game, breaking him, and that was the separator in the opening set.
Reprise.
To get off to a better start here. Was really able to recover, having been broken, as Robbie said, at the start of that opening set.
Deuxième manche au service Djokovic.
God, working on that grip again, isn't he? His dad.
It's not, Sasha. Look here. The mark goes here. It goes here. No, I'm not touching it.
The mark finishes there.
No, for me the mark goes here.
It's so interesting because even without the electronic line calling, there's still arguments about the reading of the mark.
Yes.
It was in Rome where Zverev didn't like one of the calls that was initiated by the electronic line calling system and made quite a fuss about it. I think I remember 2 calls the whole week. That's it.
Weren't many, were there?
No. But that's always my argument. In the course of a week, you're probably going to have 40, 50, 60 calls that get disputed when you don't have the electronic line calling system. And you end up reading the mark. Sometimes the problem is finding the correct mark. How often do we see that?
Yep.
Whereas with the ELC, I think we saw 2 dodgy calls, if we can even call them that in Rome. And I think the players just get used to finally accepting the electronic line calling system. That's my view anyway. They've got so used to it on all the other surfaces. Every other tournament has it.
Yep.
Backhand is forged in steel.
40-30.
As they like to say in Germany, das ist wunderbar.
Blade and a bit of angle as well to it.
Djokovic.
Djokovic comes through.
Premier jeu, deuxième match.
Opening hold at the start of the second.
Well, we've been waxing lyrical about the backhand of Zverev, and of the quarterfinalist, when it comes to backhand quality, he is significantly better than everyone else. That shot has been firing. Very healthy. 8.4. Draw average, you can see at the bottom there, 6.9. So way above it. Leads the pack.
Let's. Premier service.
Often a little trickier to hit the smash when you're moving forwards onto it, but I'm not sure
0-15.
it's an excuse right there.
Just gets a little low on him, right? You can see it there. Another wonderful camera angle, and he's hit it low.
Can Spider Cam go
on his racket?
Please, s'il vous plaît, vous pouvez monter le Spider Cam.
Missed one, he did well though, didn't he? Bit of angle to it as well.
15.
Easy under the lights either.
How's your Serbian?
Well, Serbian is limited, Robbie.
Talking about the... Just heard split step and tempo. Not sure if he's quite feeling it when trying to return. The timing of it. Zverev really is hitting the corners with pace.
45.
Still only 2 points lost behind his first serve. Seriously good numbers.
Zverev Un jeu partout. S'il vous plaît.
So many years, the narrative for the players that were outside the Big Four was, oh, you've got to beat 3 of them to win a major. You might beat one of them, but then you've got to beat the next 2. And in many ways, Zverev's in a similar boat this year, isn't he, here? Because he's got to beat the greatest player of all time tonight. He's then got to beat the world #1. If he does that, he's probably got to beat the defending champion. Beautiful finish that was.
And that shot's going to be so important because you can see he's having to work so hard. He's breathing heavily after this rally. And it's a great way to shorten it. Very crisp strike. That's what helps the ball to check so well. There. It's like using your wedge. If you want to get that backspin, you've got to come down actually quite aggressively on the back of the ball, get that thin contact. Some nice wedge play from Novak.
Djokovic looked to take the attack to him. And Zverev is stunning.
15-30.
Well, we know this backhand is saturated in quality. Simply stunning, even by Sasha's standards.
Merci.
Such a deep position in the court as
S'il
well.
vous plaît.
How's your wedge play these days?
It's improved.
Good to know.
I do like my golf. A couple of the boys do. Colin Fleming's the top seed.
S'il vous plaît.
Careful, we don't want to inflate his ego too much, Robbie.
Just 2 cheap forehand errors.
The longer rallies really so far, when you look at it, we've had a lot of them though. We've had 18 rallies over 9 shots already in this match. We're only a set and a bit in.
It's interesting the response there from Novak, almost letting Zverev know that you've missed another forehand and I'm going to remind you about it. Which he did with his comments after.
move.
Djokovic.
He apologises. The Serbian
Djokovic mène
keeping himself ahead in this second set. 2-1.
Yes. 2 goats on that shirt. Full of familiar faces. Gary, he's always in the player boxes, isn't he?
I mean, he knows everybody, doesn't he?
He knows everybody, does Gary. Celebrity list starts to get quite long at the stage of the majors. It was a very important hold for Novak. Just 2 little asterisks alongside the 2 forehand unforced errors that Zverev made there when he hit Djokovic 15-30 on serve. First little chink we've seen off that side, Nick.
Almost made it. You showed us some insights on the backhand. His serve quality, Zverev, today is still sitting at a 9. Really has played at a high level this evening. Jez Green.
Yeah.
In demand, Jez, throughout the course of his career.
One of the best in the business. Was initially hired by Zverev for 5 years. That was the project, just to help make his body more robust, strengthen those legs. Wanted to put on about 15 kilos of muscle. 3 kilos a year.
It's 3 relatively straightforward misses on the bounce here.
15-40.
This is when the demons just start to circulate in the head.
Merci.
Hasn't hit that serve too much this evening. Majority have gone down the tee on the juice side. In fact, it's about a 70-30 split. Catching the serve out.
S'il vous plaît.
Missed it, not by much. It'll be checked. And it'll be confirmed. And that is what we have seen with Zverev, isn't it? At times, just the level suddenly dive out of nowhere.
The pace of that
Djokovic mène 3-1.
If I wanted to miss, I wanted to miss with pace, that solid strike, go after it.
Cheap game. It's given Djokovic the impetus.
Sharpish. It's a good response after getting broken.
Easy from here, but the lob looked like the most obvious shot there, didn't it?
It's always easy in hindsight. Then you see the space, don't you?
Yes.
Zverev waits, and then just decides to close and cover the cross. Watch here. Split step, and he's forward. Yes, you're right. Totally susceptible to the lob, Nick, but all happens so quickly. You've got to make a split-second decision.
Yeah, we don't miss many with the headphones on here, do we, Rob?
Oh, it's so easy up here, isn't it? You can see it unfold in front of you.
Yeah.
See where the space on the court is. You're also pretty relaxed up here.
Absolutely.
You don't have that same tension like you do down on the match court.
No.
It's going to be key. We mentioned in the opening set the first serve percentage was a little low for Novak. Much healthier in this set. He's made 14 out of 15. In the mid-90s.
Super volley. So want to take the pace out of that.
Well, a lovely combination of shots, and how about this for a slick trick with his head stick. We're both looking at the net points one, aren't we?
Merci.
10 of 15 for Zverev in the match so far.
It's a good point, isn't it? Because he stands deep. So by the time the ball gets there, he's actually only hit that 160k, so by the time the ball gets there, it drops so much on Zverev. Tough for him to get a good cut at it.
I mean, how well did he do that in the finals of the US Open in 2023 against Medvedev? I think he won 19 of 20 serving volleys against Medi in the final. Good night.
Djokovic working so hard just to keep the ball in the court. Seemingly impregnable for a while, but Zverev kept knocking on the door. This is a big game, you feel, don't you, right now? Particularly for the Serbian.
Avantage Djokovic.
Just breathing heavily since that previous point.
Égalité.
This is what Zverev will be hoping for. The longer it goes on,
Merci.
Even if Novak holds here, the fact that he's extracted a lot of energy from him in the service game, that's valuable.
Yeah, it's the accumulative effect, isn't it?
Yes.
Avantage Djokovic.
If Djokovic were to go all the way here, he'd probably have to beat the number 1, 2, and 3 players in the world in order to get to number 25.
Let's premier service.
Yeah, looking to take the solo record, of course. Major individual titles. Male and female, that is. Currently tied with Margaret Court. 24, there you go.
I can tell you folks that no player has defeated
Égalité.
all top 3 players en route to a Grand Slam title as long as we've had the rankings. So not only would he have to break history on one front, would be a history maker on the second front. By getting to 25 and beating most likely all 3.
Avantage Zverev.
Shied away from the challenge though, has he?
If anybody.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
If anybody.
Needs to try and rescue this game though. He's once again staring at a break point here. Makeable volley
Merci
this.
beaucoup.
Missed by much.
About the adjustments that Zverev made to his serve, Novak's.
Égalité.
There was some wholesale changes early on in his career. What a shot that's become under the tutelage of Goran. Even better with the ball toss. One of the most accurate servers the sport has ever seen.
They took Nick Kyrgios a few times about that forehand, and he said his forehand is the +1 shot. It's almost impossible to defend against. It is so good. He's able to do so much with it. He played him. He just could not believe how tough it was to defend. May not get talked about it that much, but deadly. In fitness, there wasn't much that wasn't deadly, was there? It still isn't. Yeah, the superstar Serb. That's a very good hold. Keeps the German at bay and stretches his lead. 4-1. Yeah, I remember Goran Ivanisevic discussing his period with him. Also, he used to say that standards were so high with Djokovic. You, as a coach, the level of perfectionism within his and everything he does was just as you'd expect for someone who's achieved everything, right? You don't get there by luck, do you?
You certainly don't.
No corners cut at all. All the details he took care of, still does.
Yeah, many would take on the challenge.
Reprise.
Both Federer, Nadal, Murray to a lesser extent, he was able to do.
Surface or looks like it.
Now this is a sumptuous forehand. Much lower over the net, quicker through the air. Once again, the depth is extraordinary.
Coast to coast. It's a Djokovic special.
Out of this world. Genius.
Merci
There's
beaucoup.
no shot there, surely.
Merci.
Yes, there is, folks.
about that.
30-40.
The racket, possibly. Tell you what, these levels definitely improving. Again, just the depth, the pressure he kept on Zverev throughout the course of that rally. Chance to get a second break as well. Clever counter.
Yeah, that could very well be a set saver.
40.
It's one of the tougher shots to produce when you're moving forward so aggressively. Then to hit the ball so softly. It's so easy to be heavy-handed. Hit it a little too hard. But not on that occasion. Feathery feel.
Avantage Zverev.
Zverev just struggling for a bit of air here. I think it's a fly.
Yes, I heard that. Quite a few local wildlife to his system, uninvited.
Zverev. Changement balle. Ramasse s'il vous plaît. Balle 9. Djokovic men 4. Jeux à 2.
Might have had chances to break in the last couple of games. The new balls will come out. Playing around with that frame, isn't he?
Can you say 0.4? 0.4? Yeah, how big is it?
The last year or so.
Designated runner for the strings, the records to be strung, I should say. But a glimpse of Mats Wilander sitting courtside there. What a champion he was here.
This is the one. It's good.
First
His racket. These were over the pre-season. First time since 2009 he'd actually changed the frame. Back into the 2024 season, one of the reasons he said he did it was to combat the slower conditions. Of course, we've seen that from a few players, haven't we?
Okay, good start for Zverev. Not the start that Novak would have wanted. Chances of holding serve go down significantly when you lose the opening point. It's about a 24% drop-off. We're still in the positive, though.
Does it change on clay, or is that surface specific, or is that just generally?
It's RK maths.
Okay. fortunate there and just held up.
15.
Probability of holding service 79% on tour. At 15 all, the server is very much in the ascendancy at 77% at 30-15, where Novak is now. It's even higher, 88. As you can imagine, at 40-15, we're up to 96% probability of holding serve for the server. Of course, these are men's numbers.
Djokovic. Djokovic
looking as though he's going to square us up here in the last of the quarterfinals.
Reprise.
A lot of seat to be had inside Philippe Chatrier this evening. Certainly the hottest ticket in town.
Double digits of unforced errors in a set's never great.
Gets a winner point behind his second serve as well. That's been a real problem for him this evening. 4 of 15 points. He's one behind his second. German. To start the point all over again.
30-15.
Zverev thinks if it goes over my head at 6'6", it's got to be going out, but no.
Talk about a calling card point, that was it right there, wasn't it? Just hustled the return back into play. Not too many would have made this one.
How often have we seen this in his career? Time on the backhand. On a laundry line. Backhand, not deviating on its path.
The roof over for much of the day, didn't they? In fact, the two ladies' matches were played indoors before they opened it up for the men's quarter-final this afternoon.
Djokovic mène 5-0-3. Merci.
On the backhand overhead. Djokovic was there to take advantage.
15-7.
Yeah, he's sent him on a roller coaster ride, hasn't he, Nick? Down, up, down, up. He doesn't know where he's going now. That play, the drop shot has been a profitable one for Novak. I know Sasha likes to park good 3 or 4 meters behind the baseline.
It's a makeable one, isn't it?
30.
He's been a bit untidy, isn't he, at times in this set? Compared to the first.
And the unforced errors just starting to get out of hand now in this set. 11 for Zverev. Just 4 for Novak. That's a good miss. I know Zverev will be disappointed, but it's a good hit. And if you're being really picky about the miss, at least get past the first obstruction, that is the net. You miss long.
Three set points. German was nowhere near it. He had just been an inch or two to the right. Heady conditions so often. You'll see that shot brought into the equation, won't you? There's Geordie.
Quality. Got to be careful when you come in with a topspin approach and the ball's low, because it's very difficult to get it out of the strike zone of your opponent. When you're going over the net, the highest part of it, when you're coming down the line, I should say.
S'il vous plaît.
So far, both men stretching each other's limits. What a way to seal the set. Djokovic and Zverev always look like an attractive proposition. It's turning into just that. It's one set apiece.
Oh, what a rally. What a monumental effort as well from Zverev. How did he get to that? Set up nicely for Novak. And this is what they came to see. Certainly getting their money's worth. Much improved serve for Djokovic. First serve percentage high. As a result, winning a lot of points behind the first serve because of its accuracy. Even though the second serve points won is low for both, but both winning so much behind the first, it's not as big of a deal. Just one poor service game from Zverev. A couple of good first serve returns from Novak. And as we saw in the opening set, just the one break enough, and it's the same story in the second set.
So 41 minutes on the clock. This has become, in effect, the best of three-set contest right now.
Troisième manche au service Zverev.
Zverev to begin the third. Wasn't far away.
47.
What did you make of the partnership with Andy Murray ending, Rob? Because obviously it was a high-profile one, wasn't it? It was a difficult spring. His motivation, he said his motivation wasn't there. Djokovic. Are you surprised to see that?
I guess they gave it a couple of months. Results weren't great. Finals of the Australian Open, which, excuse me, losing the semi-finals of the Australian Open is not good enough for him, right? He's there to win it.
Of course, was injury there, wasn't it, as well? And it hampered him there.
Quality of Djokovic in that set, a big uptick. Both guys way above the draw average, but that particular shot working well. I thought both his ground strokes were working in tandem with one another beautifully.
Yeah, not too many coaching partnerships in recent years have caught the attention quite like the Murray-Djokovic one did, that's for sure.
You never know how it's going to feel. And they gave it a good run. Semis it was, but the results thereafter were quite thin. Such a results-based. Finals of Miami. Perhaps another chance to grab a title, but he lost to Minchik in the final there. A couple of early losses in Monte Carlo and Madrid. It's when they decided to split soon after that.
To his tune there, isn't he? Oh, word.
Paint up so many beautiful pictures on a tennis court. Here's Djokovic, and just some beautiful strokes here. He's just improved his position in the rally incrementally with each and every shot, slowly outmaneuvering Zverev.
Djokovic with the Serbian. And just his second love hold.
Also, just getting back to Djokovic and Murray collaboration, I just wonder that after mean, first of all, the curiosity of just peeking behind the curtain to see what goes on.
Yep.
I think that would have fascinated Murray initially. Perhaps after a couple of months, he had seen all he wanted to see. Results, I guess, weren't as great as they perhaps might have hoped, and then, you know. Of course, we're just speculating here.
Yeah.
We don't know. No one knows.
But what we do know is that Djokovic's motivation was down in the spring. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter who was behind the scenes, does it, particularly?
Yep.
You could argue as well, right? If he didn't necessarily want to play, which he didn't, he said as much. He wasn't feeling it.
And maybe he was hoping for Andy to give him more of a spark. Maybe that was going to be the motivation.
They've
known each other since they were very young. Novak spoke glowingly about having Andy on board for those couple of months. Got to know him even better. Not always easy when you're rivals, is it?
No.
40 secondes.
Zverev. So back to looking very well oiled.
Zverev
for both men at the start of this third set. The returner yet to win a point. 2-1.
Like a little bit of MJ, don't we?
Absolutely, we do. These are your 80s classic top 10.
I mean, this could be a song about Djokovic, right?
Reprise.
Don't stop till you get enough. He wants another major.
I've said it a few times, but they've done a wonderful job with this stadium, haven't they? Yes, it was all completely redone around the COVID times. It certainly is a grand stage now.
Merci.
On the hips of Zverev because he can't believe that Djokovic has hit the line again. But it goes back to what we were talking about. What a great spot server. Djokovic is half on, half off. Of course, the lines here are not plastic, they're cement.
Different from the rest of the spring.
Yep. And most of the lines around the world are plastic. So you don't see any nails there, you know? You normally see those little black dots.
Yeah.
You don't see them here at the French. But of course the white enamel paint that you put on the cement is what makes the ball skid, folks.
35-15. More than 34 for Zverev, 38 for the Serbian. Become a greater part of this match, isn't it? Ever more from Djokovic's perspective.
It was a 17th drop shot. And the feel only seems to be getting better, Nick. Cool as you like.
Djokovic. Deux jeux partants.
Cam Norrie was saying that I asked about playing Djokovic what the biggest sort of challenge was, and he said no one talks about the serve, but I think people do talk about the serve, don't they? It's just necessarily not as...
It's not as glaring and in your face as an Isner or a Kyrgios or...
But his serve, as you say, for the past 4 or 5 seasons has been as good as it gets in terms of direction.
Merci beaucoup.
He's been one of the best spot servers, undoubtedly, of the last 5 or 6 years.
Zéro 15.
First point Zverev's lost on serve in this set.
One of the first times in the match that Djokovic has actually been ahead since the very first point.
From Zverev. Looked as though he was out of the point here.
15.
Yeah, this is some proper skill from Sash. No panic. Backhand, reliable as it so often is. Starting to make some good inroads into the Zverev second serve. Zverev down to 33% of second serve points won in the match.
Yeah, and that's without serving a double either, so he's made every second serve so far.
You know what's going to happen now, right?
Yep. Pickup, wasn't it? It was a very low ball that Djokovic gave him a look at.
Yeah, he's got a bad bounce there. Just stayed low. You know, those small slices of luck can change the outcome of a set, right? One bounce here, one bounce there. Zverev wins that point, it's 30-all, he loses it. He's facing 2 break points.
Sublime finish to a point that was a battle of wills.
I mean, how good are these guys?
30-40.
But how good is the feel of this guy? A skill merchant of note.
S'il vous plaît.
Brutality of the scoring system in tennis. You win a 28-shot rally, you get 1 point. And guy hits one good serve and counts the same. There's no bonus points.
Avantage Zverev.
It'd be interesting if the rally went over, let's say 15 or 20 shots. And you get double the value. Novak actually just letting out some frustration there towards his box.
It was low. Zverev couldn't be as aggressive off it as he would have liked. And rather left exposed there.
This game has taken a lot out of both players.
Merci beaucoup.
hesitant whether to actually hit the first volley, but didn't he do a good job of taking the pace out of it? Gave Zverev the longest possible checks.
Avantage Djokovic.
He's embroidered these last 2 sets with all his skills, Nick. Doesn't get enough credit for how good his volleys are. And the technique, eyes down to the level of the ball. Great knee bend. Big step with the right leg on the backhand volley. Hanging in the
Merci
loop.
beaucoup, mesdames et messieurs. S'il vous plaît, les joueurs sont prêts.
Djokovic does get the break. Zverev exasperated.
Djokovic mène
He looks up
3
towards his
jeux
team. He's venting. The Serbian with a 3-2 lead here.
Something that can go unnoticed is the subtle brilliance on the returner serve here from Novak on the break point. It's a big first serve. He doesn't try and hit it. He has got that chip return mastered, and it's in an awkward position. Zverev's not sure if he wants to come forward or if he wants to stay on the baseline.
And again, Rob, you talked about it, but the no-pace ball to the forehand was what extracted the error, wasn't it?
Spot.
Look at this one here.
Set to go continental grip. Just again, another improvisation that you need to have. Old school Conti. So the chip on the returner serve. The shovel back cross court just to keep him in the points. And boom! Boris says you're in business.
Been more variety from Djokovic in this set, undoubtedly. He's thrown in, as Robbie says, a lot of shorter balls as well. Zverev is throwing some shade there.
Merci beaucoup, mesdames et messieurs. S'il vous plaît, les joueurs sont prêts.
Briefly, but obviously he only wants to be judged on the majors these days. There's Novak, and you look at his record in the majors in the last couple of years.
I mean, this was the easiest volley of them all. Just when I was giving him some praise, Nick. He's let me down there.
Yeah, couldn't get out of the way of it, yeah. To go back to that point.
Yep.
Semis in Australia this year, forced to retire with injury. Last year, US Open, you can forgive that. He won the Olympic gold, early defeat. Final at Wimbledon, last summer. Quarters here, pulled out against Ruud. Semis of Australia, lost the eventual winner, Sinner. We're going back in chronological order here. Year before, won the US Open. Final at Wimbledon, one here, one in Australia. It's the last 3 years. Where the hole in the majors? Yeah, not quite as many, of course, through the injury, but the point we're trying to make is that every single major, pretty much bar the US Open last year, he's been at the business end. It's on his head a bit right now as well.
You know, I look at Zverev and I wonder, what can he do differently? Doesn't have the same skill set as this guy. Djokovic. Awesome force of nature is that forehand this evening.
S'il vous plaît, balle 9. Djokovic mène 4, Shahzad.
Was a big contributor to him winning the second set. It's helping him get ahead here in the third. Put a bit of daylight between himself and Zverev now. Sasha, I think he does still have the skills around the net, maybe not to the same degree as Djokovic, but his willing them to use them and change things up, it's just not in his DNA, is it? He will try and do what he does, just do it better. Go!
That return very early.
Zéro 30. Merci.
Just a bit of accuracy off that serve as well in this third set.
S'il vous plaît.
Quite hitting his targets.
Quinze 30.
Unraveling right now is the German.
15-40.
Danger here of seeing this set slip away pretty quickly.
Merci beaucoup.
Long, or is it?
Oh no, that's just turned and walked.
It is. The eyes of the Serbian are on it.
Djokovic. Djokovic men,
creating anything in this third set are fading fast. It's a double break for Djokovic.
Shot has been an absolute killer this evening. That was the 19th drop shot that he's played. And he's 111. And of course, even the other ones that he's lost, they're so disruptive in the rally. It always makes you question, is he going to play it or not? So therefore, that keeps Zverev always on edge. And that takes energy out of you.
Reprise.
There's the block. And of course was unveiled here in a very special ceremony. The opening day of this tournament. Rafa's footprint will be forever.
S'il vous plaît.
24 majors that Novak has won, stitched into his DNA. Chasing number 25, of course, Margaret Court 124, but the majority of those were in the open era, were not in the open era. There's not a lot of players went down to Australia as well. I think Court winning 11 Aussie Opens, and I was having a look at some of those draws as well. You've got to take that into consideration. Some of the draws were like 28 players, Nick. 36, I think, was another one. Much smaller draws.
Yeah, and of course in the 24 majors he's won, in 19 of those finals, he beat top 5 opposition. In 19 of the 24 finals, he beat top 5 players.
47.
That's why I think Djokovic's achievement of 24 is greater than Court's. And of course, sport evolves, right? As the years go by, it gets tougher and tougher. Poetry in motion.
Djokovic.
That was a special set of tennis, wasn't it? For the Serbian, once he was able to get the break. There's only one man in it. 6-2.
This is for a little bit of S&V once again. It's just a work of art. So many strings to his bow. Team is delighted. Jay reaches with the racket, stamps that right foot to get all the weight going forward. He goes to meet the ball. In other words, you're taking it early, just like you would on the baseline to be really effective. Same principle when you volley. Superb numbers from Novak. This guy is something else. Two of 3 break points converted, 9 winners, just 3 unforced errors. Thanks for coming. Just have a rapid 6-2 set, just over half an hour.
Reprise. Quatrième manche au service, Zverev. 15.
The one that's dancing to the Djokovic tune for the most part.
I love that line from Ray Kroc, who was the man who popularized McDonald's. He said, the more you sweat, the luckier you get.
I think.
Yes. My gosh, he is good.
15-30.
It's puffing hard though, because that was the longest rally of the match, 30 strokes in it.
Merci beaucoup.
In the following numbers, the points won at net.
S'il vous plaît.
15 out of 21 for Novak. Excellent return. That is a first double fault for Zverev. It's quite often not how many you serve when you hit them.
Djokovic.
This is extraordinary. Couldn't get near his serve for a while, could he? And now it's been a complete flip of the script. And Zverev serve just continues to look vulnerable. Remarkable.
It's just mesmerising. That Djokovic ground stroke strike is back. A little bit conservative against Norrie, but attacking beautifully. But the draw average of 25 is Novak, and you generally, if you win that in-attack battle, you'll win the set about 2/3 of the time.
Merci beaucoup, mesdames et messieurs. Les joueurs sont prêts.
Tend to do as much defending as well.
S'il vous plaît.
It takes a lot more out of you when you're defending.
S'il vous plaît, monsieur.
First time Zverev looking a little jaded out there.
S'il vous plaît, pour tous les gens, tous les messieurs et mesdames, c'est très gênant pour les joueurs quand vous criez comme ça juste avant le service. Secondes.
Just started leaking a few too many errors in the last second half.
Merci. Let premises.
His confidence is willing to try that as well. Keep Zverev guessing. Can you believe it? The 38-year-old proving he has still very much got it out here.
I mean, his tennis intelligence is just genius. Feel today has been otherworldly. Once again, great success at the net. Those numbers have been right up there. 20.
Djokovic mène 2 jeux à 0.
When was the last time you saw him play this well? Melbourne? Be the obvious answer, but
yeah, just trying to think of some of the matches he played there.
Merci beaucoup.
Let me just remind myself. I guess Alcaraz, right, yeah, in the quarters.
15-0.
Played some lights out tennis, didn't he, in the run as well against Lehechka. I remember the match there was his highest order.
I mean, Thomas Machac was playing well and he duffed him up 1-4 and 4. People thought, oh, Machac could give him a hard time. Look at the reaction. It's like, oh, missed that. It's where he missed the last 10, the way he's reacting there. But it goes back to what you were saying, right? The standards just so high.
He's
just seeing it so big.
This is a bit of a tennis clinic right now. This man's delivering it. That, though, will stem the flow. It's been fairly relentless in favour of the Serbian here. He's got a break in the fourth, 2-1.
Shot tonight, the drop shot has been a masterful stroke. This was just another point where he's got Sasha running all over the place. You can see how much the ball slows up when it bounces in the clay.
Reprise.
It's been almost customary, this, isn't it, every evening here? For the Mexican wave to gather pace.
Merci beaucoup. S'il vous plaît.
Zverev's turn for a little bit of lady luck.
S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. Merci.
Not lost the opening point on serve too often. The last set and a half. missed it. For once, he actually had a decent look at the drop shot.
15.
I think he tries to flick this cross-court topspin style. That's a tough shot to pull off. Chips a little easier.
Merci.
He's rushed it.
30-15.
Just lost the calibration on the ground strokes. It's good in the opening set. Djokovic then started to disrupt his rhythm beautifully with slices and drop shots. It's mixed in the serve and volley.
Let's premises. Merci.
This many of those.
40-30.
Very good control of the slice, largely.
I don't remember the last time I saw Novak make 2 unforced errors in a row.
40.
Looks like he's well prepared, and then suddenly the ball's just onto him quicker than what he thought. That's what it counts for the miss hit, the late hit.
Merci.
Back and forth, isn't it? Is Zverev, the movement he has to make. He's drawn in, he's drawn back. And it just...
Avantage Djokovic.
Disrupting his rhythm here.
I mean, it's staggering. It's just staggering how good he is with the feel.
And again, because of the slightly longer swing on the forehand, you can see when he's forward, he just mistimed one, didn't he? Just slightly mistimed it, and the equilibrium's all gone.
Les joueurs sont prêts. Djokovic.
Spot on the serve to perfection. It was a slightly more challenging game in the end.
Djokovic mène
but with the same result.
3-1.
Yep. Zverev having to chase so many drop shots that I must be sick and tired of seeing this area of the court. This is the one early on in the game, I think, and he tries to give it a little topspin cross court. That's such a difficult shot to execute. He's trying everything. He's tried to chip back at Novak. He's trying to roll that one. But it's Djokovic right now who's got all the angles and answers. That one's not coming back. Just see Djokovic's desperation to get the double break right here, right now. Because he knows that if he gets it, he probably puts the match to bed.
Evasive action there, well, particular lines person.
This is a huge game, and I don't know, Nick, if there's ever been anyone in the sport like Djokovic when it comes to timing, and whose maximizing of the moment is unparalleled in the game.
Let's come service.
Good shot. Good mix up from Zverev. Like it. Need to do something different.
Djokovic mène 3 shots à deux.
Straight at his man was just what was needed. Djokovic 3-2 and 2 sets to 1.
Also, on the change of ends, you'll see Zverev, as he's doing now, just checking his insulin level. I should say blood sugar levels, because it's the insulin that he'll need to keep that balanced. Just a quick finger prick. Just a quick little test there on the change of it. That's why he's got all the gels. So probably some glucose gel. If he notices that the levels are a little low, blood sugar levels, you can see him taking a couple of big gulps there.
Big ask, big task in front of this man right now. 2017 was the last time Djokovic lost from being up 2-1. And that player was Robbie. Late night trivia for you. I have to say,
here or
no, anywhere. Last time Djokovic lost from 2-1 lead. Where was it? And who was it against? It was 2017, I'll tell you that.
At one of the majors?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me which one? Was that a giveaway?
No, I can tell you which one. Australia. If you get this, I'll be very impressed. Pretty sure he's not playing anymore. In fact, I know he's not playing anymore.
Milos Raonic? He's laughing at me here. He's laughing at me.
Well, there you go. There he is.
Is that who it was?
He heard you. No, he heard you. You said Tsonga. Or somebody said Tsonga in my ear.
2017.
Yes.
I know that goal. I was thinking of Australia. Chung had a big run.
I mean, you're not far off there.
Nishikori?
No, I'll give it to you. Dennis Istomin. How about that?
That's right. It's a good bit of trivia.
Meanwhile,
merci beaucoup.
Zverev with a little look here.
Intelligently exploiting the forehand wing of Zverev.
Merci beaucoup.
And he was after it. And he is looking for them a little bit earlier, isn't he now?
30-40.
First point of the set for the German. He's only broken Djokovic once in this match.
That was the very first game of the match.
Good call.
Merci beaucoup. Merci. Les joueurs sont prêts. S'il vous plaît.
What a rally. It had everything.
Égalité.
How Djokovic got out of it is beyond belief. A God-ordained miracle. And perhaps we should flood the court and see if he can walk on the water.
Merci beaucoup, mesdames et messieurs. S'il vous plaît. Silence, s'il vous plaît.
That rally was 41 shots.
S'il vous plaît.
In total.
Those last 2 points count the same.
Avantage.
You tell me that.
And Djokovic.
Well, some would say, how could a 38-year-old play that point and then get out to the line and still hit a serve on in that fashion and recover as quickly as that? Incredible.
Égalité.
A few wrapped up in the blankets they've been given to them. It was a bit of a chilly evening here now.
Avantage Djokovic.
Spoke to Feli Lopez there. He just said something to Feliciano Lopez, who's actually courtside, working for one of the networks, and Feli just cracked a smile.
Djokovic. Djokovic mène 4.
Lopez played to his late 30s as well, didn't he? Maybe even have touched 40.
I think he has the record for most consecutive majors played as Feli Lopez.
You'll be right, Rob.
hold that was.
Sasha. 15-0.
There's no wriggle room now on serve. He's got to keep holding, got to keep applying that pressure. Just hang around, loom large in the rearview mirror of Jocko. With harbour ambitions of getting back into the set with just the one break.
Semi-finals, of course, on Friday, so whoever does come through this will get a day off tomorrow, which will be a huge benefit. Even more benefit for those that played yesterday, though, isn't it? Setti and Alcaraz, of course. They'll contest the first semi-final, and Sinner and the winner of this one will contest the second, you would think. It's not a lock, that, though.
Zverev.
A lot of good work done by both, and Zverev doing brilliantly just to stay in touch here.
Djokovic mène 4-6-3.
Djokovic, though, still in touching distance of the semis.
Here's the mega rally. This is the one that he guesses right, fakes right, stays left, and then he's back in it. You've got to remember there were about 10 or 15 shots before we joined it where we did at that point. And Novak finally with the hammer blow. Combination of shots. Magnificent. And you will see the fans getting out of their chairs for that rally.
Superstar Serbian with the couple of holds here of another major semi-final. It would be a 51st of his career.
He's top of that leaderboard. Semi-final appearances at the majors. Is 50. He is 4 ahead of Federer. Nadal had 38 semi-final appearances. And overall, this is Grand Slam number 78.
Last hour has been a pretty good example of why he's posted those sorts of numbers, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mind-boggling. It has been a battle royale.
It's been the pick of the quarterfinals, without a doubt.
Merci beaucoup.
Madame, regarde le sport de la main.
Spectators being led away. Maybe the end of his night.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup. S'il vous plaît.
They were on it in a flash. Thanks for coming. Gonna take any nonsense.
40.
Just like this man has his last couple of sets.
Djokovic.
Just within a game of the last four.
Yeah, it would be.
Djokovic mène 5-3.
51st semi-final. One of my favorite all-time stats is that of Chris Evert. Remember, this is Grand Slam number 78 for Novak. Chris Evert played in 56 Grand Slams, and she made the semi-finals or better in 52 of them. She only played in 56. Still, for me, one of the most staggering statistics in any player's career. So all but 4 Grand Slams, she didn't make it to the semi-finals. That's how consistent Chrissy was back in the day.
Oh.
was she thinking in the other four?
Give somebody else a chance. Oh, man. Of course, won here 7 times. Speak about Nadal's record on clay at one stage. Chrissy went undefeated for 5 years and 9 months. Variety from Zverev. Let's borrow that one off Novak.
It might be a bit too late now.
That's the one.
45.
It's just a Rolls Royce of a backhand. It is so smooth. It is so powerful. It is so beautiful.
One last chance, one last roll of the dice for the German coming up here. When we resume, Djokovic will serve to reach the last 4.
Whenever the end is nigh, there's always that extra push that comes from an opponent, so you've got to be ready for it. He will bleed himself dry to win this game, to hang on in here.
Reprise.
Zverev, with the change of ends, actually sent a racket away. I can only think to be restrung, so he's not thinking this is done anytime soon.
Merci beaucoup. Les joueurs sont prêts.
Djokovic may have other ideas.
Correction.
We're talking about how accurate
15.
Djokovic serve has been, and it's just accentuated that point. It's such a crucial time in this match.
Yeah, and what's amazing is, if you look at the serving tonight, it's a 50-50 split. Every corner, he's hit every corner in equal measure, pretty much.
That shot has been the destroyer of Zverev tonight.
S'il vous plaît.
That was a 27th drop shot, and he's won the vast majority of them.
30-15. Merci beaucoup.
Has he been practiced in the art of deception tonight?
40-15.
And that shot has given him exactly what he has wanted.
That was too much points.
Merci beaucoup. S'il vous plaît. Merci beaucoup. S'il vous plaît.
Perspective, not seen him hit as aggressively as that at times.
40. Merci beaucoup. S'il vous plaît. Silence, s'il vous plaît.
Just add more strings to his bow. Simple as that tonight.
Avantage Djokovic.
The ability to utilize them. That's been key.
S'il vous plaît. Égalité.
something you can never deny, Zverev, is that he competes till the very end.
Merci beaucoup. Les joueurs sont prêts. Merci.
Creativity that this man has.
Avantage Djokovic.
The net play has been on point. Many different types of volleys as well.
Yeah, 26 of 36 won tonight, Rob.
Merci beaucoup.
In that area of his game.
Convincing, but it was convincing enough.
Égalité.
But Novak might come in on that short forehand that he had. Zverev's done really well there with the dig.
S'il vous plaît.
He almost had no legs to push up by the looks of things.
S'il vous plaît.
Silence, s'il vous plaît.
Zverev will be looking for it, surely, Nick. His ability
Avantage
in the biggest
Djokovic.
moments to make the right decision.
Merci beaucoup, mesdames et messieurs.
To seal the deal.
C'était match Djokovic.
It'll be a 51st major semi-final on Friday.
4-6, 6-3, 6-4.
The Serbian prevails here in Paris.
Novak Djokovic!
Coming from a set down and producing some of the finest tennis we've seen from him all year. He takes out Sasha Zverev. 3 hours and 17 minutes in 4 pulsating sets.
Je vais demander de raccompagner Alexander Zverev.
Well, a good start, but he couldn't make it count. Zverev's perhaps his favourite major, where he feels he's got the best chance of winning, has come and gone again. But what a sagacious performance from Novak. Wise and shrewd decision making, and just showcasing his full repertoire of skills, Nick. much to admire. Hogwarts stuff out here tonight. Got better and better with the ball striking. He might have to beat the top 3 players in the world to get to number 25. And he's taken care of number 3.
He is one of one himself. Breed of his own. It's Correggia waiting very patiently. Former champion. Looking for his watch, is he? Yes.
On va écouter Novak au micro d'Alex Correggia.
Time to hear from the winner, alongside Alex Correggia.
Oui. Oh la vache, tu es fort, Novak. Tu es très fort. Novak, vous vous connaissez très bien avec Sacha. Quel pourcentage tu les donnes? Mentalement, physiquement, mais surtout tactiquement à cette victoire?
Ouais, bonsoir à tous. Merci pour votre présence. Merci pour le soutien pour tous les 2 joueurs. C'était vraiment une ambiance magnifique ce soir. Surtout le dernier jeu tactique était justement de jouer amorti. Donc j'ai joué, je ne sais pas, 3-4 amortis dans le fil. Donc peut-être on ne peut pas voir sur la télévision, mais il y a beaucoup de vent de cette part. Donc là c'est dur parce que tu as les sensations que tu dois pousser plus, le double plus qu'à cette partie-ci. Donc c'était important de faire un peu de variation dans mon jeu de cette part. Évidemment, nerveuse, tension, pression, beaucoup de choses. Mais à la fin, c'est normal quand tu joues contre Zverev. Zverev est un des meilleurs joueurs du monde des derniers 5-6 ans. Donc, je souhaite un bon reste de saison pour lui et son équipe.
It's a very good result for me this season.
Tu as perdu le premier set, mais quand même, ton concentration et ton jeu. Je peux regarder à toi et tu es tout le temps sûr que tu peux réussir à gagner ce match. Tu avais cette sensation ou c'est seulement dur?
Ouais, franchement, je dis à Feliciano Lopez à 4e set que j'ai besoin un peu de service de Feliciano, quelqu'un pour m'aider dans les situations difficiles. Mais voilà, mon jeu est basé sur beaucoup de courir. 38 ans, c'est pas facile de courir comme ça long, mais mais ça va. C'est bien. Il match comme ça, comme ce soir, sont les plus grandes raisons que j'ai continué à jouer et j'ai fait les compétitions à cette niveau.
Est-ce que tu peux venir avec moi, s'il te plaît?
Oui.
Parce que je veux qu'on va sur la chaise, parce que tu étais 104 dans le 4e. Alors, est-ce qu'on peut essayer ici? Novak Djokovic, OK. Comment est-ce que tu te mets exactement dans une boule pour laisser tes sentiments de côté à la fin du match?
How do you deal with this bubble around you?
Je pense faire le service connard. Comment dire? Je sais. Ok, rien. Je veux dire quelque chose qui peut-être c'est meilleur que les enfants. Donc, qu'est-ce que je pense? Je pense, voilà, avant de tous pour respirer, parce qu'il y a beaucoup d'intensité dans les échanges. Donc, il n'y a pas beaucoup de temps de récupérer ici. Et après, je pense, qu'est-ce que je dois faire tactiquement? Je sais que peut-être contre le vent, c'est juste pour servir là à l'extérieur, aller servir ce volet peut-être quelques points. C'était 30-0 pour moi, je pensais, ok, bien, tout se passe bien, mais après c'est compliqué. Et en ce moment-là, tu ne penses pas beaucoup. C'est vraiment l'intuition, c'est... Voilà, tu cherches pour faire les choses automatiques. Tout le temps que tu spends sur le cours d'entraînement, voilà, à la fin, t'aide ou non en le moment juste. OK.
Merci beaucoup. Et alors, est-ce que tu peux dire Novak Djokovic qualifié?
Merci, merci.
Pour la demi-finale de Roland Garros, encore une fois. Bravo Novak.
Voilà, on va le remercier encore une fois très très fort, Novak Djokovic. Que l'on retrouvera en demi-finale face à Yannick Sinner. Les demi-finales, vous les connaissez, Lorenzo Musetti face à Carlos Alcaraz et Novak Djokovic face à Yannick Sinner. Voilà, merci à toutes et à tous d'avoir été avec nous. Passez une excellente fin de soirée. Demain, le programme, à partir de midi, finale du double mixte. On retrouvera les Américains Townsend et King face aux Italiens Sara Errani qui jouera avec son compatriote Vavassori.